Hey there, so this video is long overdue as we're already in March of 2022. Just haven't had a chance to really sit down and do this properly until about now. So we're going to go over this, and what we're going over is how much I made on YouTube all of last year. So my total amount of revenue earned in 2021. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, I love doing these videos because I personally love watching these kind of videos. I love seeing real world results when it comes to how much you can earn with YouTube. As long as you put your mind to it and you stick with it, yeah, you can earn some okay money. Now, while right now I don't make a living, I did earn a very respectable amount of money through last year. And one thing to keep in mind is I was only monetized from basically July on. I didn't get my channel monetized until then, so it was only maybe half a year at best, not even, less than half a year that I had my channel monetized, and I still did well. Mainly because of my Mavericks videos and some of those other videos, but overall the channel produced and generated a good amount of revenue, so I'm going to go into that right now. So if you look here, this is my dashboard here on my channel, and we're going to go down to my analytics. And right now things aren't looking as good as they once did, but we're not going to look at any of these numbers here because we're going to go ahead and pick 2021. Now immediately, this is the important number we're looking at right here. This was the total amount of money that my channel generated through 2021. So the total would be $2,492.89. It ain't setting the world on fire with that. It's through 5 months or so. Let's see, spike in earnings, or spike in views rather, because I'm not on the revenue page, happened during August 8th. So let's see, revenue, let's go here. This is when I actually started earning money. Okay, so actually looks like it was a little bit sooner than I thought. June, I started earning money. So yeah, about halfway through the year. But I didn't really start making anything until right here, this big spike. It went from $4.05 a day, which is pretty much what my channel still averages at, to a massive jump. I was making $30 on average a day, 31, 36. These were with those Maverick videos. They were pulling a lot of people in, even though they weren't really greatly structured videos and I had a lot of hate on them. People seemed to watch it through, especially the main one, and well, that resulted in a lot of earned revenue. So yeah, I mean, it really took off here towards the end of July, and then it held pretty much solid until I decided to deactivate those videos. So that was about right here, November 17th, 18th or so, and then it just dropped off, like straight off a cliff. Then we went back down to $2 a day, and so on. So yeah, that's pretty much the meat and potatoes of this whole thing, is right here in this whole section where I earn. Now see, that the one Maverick video did relatively well. It earned, let's see, what was that? Over 120,000 views. Now, in the grand scheme of YouTube, that's like a okay do. Like if your videos earn at least 100,000 views, like on average, you're doing okay, right? You're not setting the world on fire, but you're doing good. Most channels starting up, you don't have a fan base, you don't have a following. And unless depending on the type of your content, unless you can do something that actually just automatically pulls in a lot of people, depending on what you're doing, it's going to take some time to build that up. For me, I get about $3 a day, $3 to $4. This is how it is, because most of the videos that are still being watched repeatedly have been the same videos since basically I made them back during these Maverick video times. So it's kind of interesting fact. But you're still making a few bucks a day doing nothing, just sitting around. So it's work you do once, and then you earn the royalties from that, so on. So, you can still make some money starting off. And this is what I wanted to show. I don't think my video here, because I wasn't expecting it to take off like it did, But if you do what I did and you hop on trends as they're happening, see, when I made this video, it was when Ford released the Maverick. It was all fresh. It was all fresh stuff. People were excited about it. People were talking about it. So I talked about it. People wanted to hear other people talk about it, and so forth. They found my video about it. And that's what happens. If you jump on these trends and topics and stuff, if that's the type of content you do, or if you can just blend it into the content you do, you can earn this kind of money because it's just how it works. That's why I make a lot of the videos when I jump on these topics about when, new stuff comes out, the new Ford vehicles and whatnot. None of the other videos have done as well, nearly, remotely. But when you jump on trends and people are looking for that topic, chances of them finding your video is so much more better than if you just made something normal, like people would not be finding it. So normal vlog type stuff like I like to do, most people who watch those videos are the same people who've been watching my videos the whole time. So, it's hard to really pull in a lot of traffic that way, whether they subscribe or not. New viewers, it's hard to pull into content like that. It's more like original content. It's not really anything that, people would be searching for, looking for, or whatever. So that's kind of hard. If you can blend it all in, or if your channel is a channel talks about the type of content that's needed, then great. You can keep on the trends and keep this kind of views happening. If you can manage the kind of views, let me see if I can go, here we go, views. That's the tab I wanted. So right here, if we go back into that August time and look on one day alone, August 8th, my channel had 8,260 views. So you can see if you can manage around 10,000 views a day, your channel will do pretty well, and you'll probably earn 40, 50 bucks a day in revenue. But to do that, you have to basically stay on those trends. But even just for normal stuff, you can see like on the normal days, 500, 400, 600, 700, in the thousands. Right now, my channel averages about 600 to 700 views per day, because I'm not really doing much with my content, nothing exciting, nothing bringing new people in. But it all helps. So for about 500 to 1,000 views per day, you earn anywhere from $3 to $6, maybe $10 a day. So it's pretty good, and that just adds up and it just keeps building. And this is actually something any new channel can achieve. This is not unrealistic results. I'm not earning thousands and tens of thousands of dollars. This is not millions and millions of views, like some channels are. This is realistic results. Actually, I didn't even realize this. This is a very interesting number here. I never even noticed this. 3 million impressions my channel did in 2021. 3 million. That, look, compared to the previous year, it was up 953%. That's crazy. And that was because people were choosing to watch my videos a lot, especially the Maverick ones. Usually they yell at me because I said things. But regardless of the fact, so if we look into now, 2022, my impressions are still pretty good. We're not in millions, though. We're in hundreds of thousands, but it's still all right. I mean, it's not the greatest right now. This is a slow time of year for YouTube. If you do any research on how this works, basically, after the holidays, advertisers pay squat. They don't pay nothing. So your revenue, everything just goes down the drain, and your earnings just go down the drain. So, it's starting to pick back up now that we're in March. So usually, I'd probably say by May or June or something, we'll start seeing an uptick in things and revenue and ad pay. But, excuse me, that's what I average, and this is what my channel is doing, and that's what I made through 2021. So I really like making these videos because it's realistic, real world results with a new YouTube channel with a non-professional person. I mean, the reason I get half the results I get because I put a lot of work into this. I've learned how to edit these videos, how to operate the software. You know, I've invested in all the equipment to make decent quality content. I mean, I do have some training when it comes to sales and stuff, so I can be a little bit more articulate and a little bit more better spoken perhaps in how I display myself. And sometimes that can benefit if you have those skills. It's not needed, but sometimes it can help. You know, and it helps me just be a little less camera shy. Because at first it was really weird even to me to be talking to a camera, and no one else. But when you realize, eventually, once you get things going, you realize that camera, there's actually thousands of people who could potentially be watching you through that camera. Then you realize, wait a minute, I am talking to people, just indirectly. So then that kind of, once you break that barrier, it makes it a lot easier to communicate and do these videos. But it all takes time, it all takes practice, and it all takes effort. You put the effort in, you'll get it out. YouTube is not something that happens overnight. I don't care who you are. Those overnight successes, if there are any anymore, very rare. You have to treat this like a business, and you have to put the work in to build it. And that's just how it is. You learn how to operate your business. And just like anything, but let me tell you what, man. This is the most fun I've ever had earning money. And it really is earning. There's a lot of work. I'll spend hours between filming, going out and doing stuff, spending my own money just to have the opportunity to make content doing things, and spending hours editing, uploading, all of that. It takes commitment, it takes time, and it takes a lot of work and patience, and you have to have all that to really, you know, get the most out of YouTube. You know, it's not that easy. It takes a lot of work and it takes discipline. You know, for a while I was doing everything I could to get an upload every other day. And, you know, it's that consistency. You read about it, you hear about it. That's what you need to do, and that's what works. And that's just how it does. And, you know, that's how people find your stuff. The more relevant you are on the platform, the more people will find your content. You know, right now I am planning to do in July, once it comes back around, a month of freedom. So a video every freaking day throughout the whole month of July. So that's going to be tough, but I want to try it. It's my first year monetized all the way. So I'm going to see what I can do and see what kind of content I can crank out. But it's so worth it, man. This is really awesome. And I cannot wait to get to the point where I don't have to work anywhere else, and this is my money. And I can say, you know what? I love every minute that I earn money and support myself. I love every minute of it, because let's face it, there's plenty of jobs out there you can make a lot of money. I have sales background. In fact, I still do sales jobs. I'm not a big fan of doing sales jobs, though. I'm not 100% happy doing it. Most people aren't. Earnings are great. Quality life, it varies a lot. So if I can do this, I will be so happy, and that's the goal. You want to be happy in what you're doing. Otherwise, what's the point of doing it? Even if you make a lot of money. Money isn't everything in life. But it sure in hell does help. So yeah, that's why I wanted to make this video and show real world results and what my channel did and how much revenue it generated through last year. So hopefully you liked the video. And if you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share with everyone you know. And if you want to see more content like this and you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and keep a lookout for the next true car enthusiast video.